Hi, my name is Sandy Sanders, and I'm an artist that lives in Eugene, and originally came up from the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been making art since the late 70s, and I consistently work with different materials, and I had the opportunity to work with Ralph and Asante in having a group show about something we're going to talk about upcoming. So basically my training background is abstraction and painting, composition, color, and formalism. But when it came around to the 2000s, the political environment became impelling so much that I could no longer just make beautiful pictures, and I started making political art. Posters was the first thing, and then it evolved into a lot of installation-based conceptual art projects. Some of it is shown in the show here today, and basically I'm very interested in people being surrounded with an information, a collection of information that allows them to, spurs them to think and consider the current social conditions and the current economy conditions and whether those are in sync or not. And I think that it's pretty clear that we're out of sync, and this show is very much about all of that. So my works are taking facets of what is wrong with society and the problems that we're not dealing with. And one of those issues is media and how it tries to make us believe things other than what is real. And this TV set, it's made on cardboard with acrylic paint. And what I'm trying to do is point out the fact that TV media screens, in general screens, are there from the 1% to like brainwash everyone into believing that everything's fine, everything's as they tell us, and don't pay any attention to other things. So that's what that piece is all about. And so my work with cardboard, I've been working with cardboard since the late 70s. It's a wonderful material. You prime it with acrylic and it lasts forever. And this is a homeless man with American trash. He's called the Disposables, and the 16 pieces of trash on the floor, pop art depiction of trash, are a set, and they are called American Trash. And there's also a pistol leaning up against the wall in the corner. And this stuff is contrary to traditional exhibition and gallery. And putting things on the floor, I've been doing that for a long time, my whole career. And making people look down, making people get down. And the whole idea of having a homeless person inside the gallery is a real contrast that kind of bumps people's awareness of Eugene has the worst homeless in the US per capita. And so that's what that's about. This piece is acrylic and markers on RAM board and paper, and I started this out in like mid-2000, like around 2013. On paper, it was a print from stencils, and I just kept evolving it. And this piece is meant to have as many of the issues in one place as I can fit into one composition as possible. And that's what this is all about. All the problems, from my perspective, the rich, the 1%, kind of use government and managing people with TV and such to keep them passive and not to interfere with them making as much money as possible and having our social programs just explode. And they seem to make money on social problems, and this is a real problem. And so that kind of summarizes the big picture of all these things going, and it's happening simultaneously. So that's what the issue is. People are surrounded. We are all surrounded by all of this stuff happening at once, and that's what that picture is about. And this wall is the fourth wall, the wall that has solutions to all the problems. If we were spending money rather than on spectacle and athletic stadiums that cost $270 million and such, we would be spending money to improve society. And some of these things point out those situations where a better society exists that is in harmony with itself, where egalitarianism is important, and where people are happy and joyful, not worried and scared of the future. This is my abstract work, and it's contemporary. I started in the mid-90s. It's a digital painting, and I wasn't able to make these things real until I had a large format printer and the possibility of making large images. And this is the abstract side of my work as opposed to the political.